Hello everyone, welcome to your All Signs reading. This is All Signs all the way from Aries through to Pisces for the rest of November 2025 general reading. Let's see what comes up, and we will start with Aries. Of course, look for the timestamps down below, guys. That will help you in terms of finding your sign, or if you're checking in with some other people around you, finding their sign. So Aries, let's start with you guys. We do have this energy of being scared to fly. Now, for some of you, that could be quite literal. You may have a trip coming up and there's a fear of flying. You know, flying these days, it's not the greatest thing, is it? But you know, we have to do it, and many of us have to do it in order to visit family, in order to around this time, of course, in the United States there is Thanksgiving, so there's flying for that, and there's also flying for business as well. So let's see where this is going. For many of you, it's not literal. It's more about finding that right moment, the timing before we act. So the time in between. There's an energy here of waiting, needing to be patient. There's that word. I know a lot of us don't like the word patience, or having to find the strength to be patient. It's almost like an endurance, something that we have to endure before we're ready to act. For some of you, it is literally enduring flying. Again, that's for the minority of my Aries out there, but for some of you, that is a very, very it's anxious moments. You know, the anticipation before the actual flying can be worse than the actual event, right? So that could be metaphorical, or it can be literal for my Aries. So let's see what's going on here for my Aries. Let's take a look, and let's see the area of the past. We do have the 8 of Angels. In the present, we have the 4 of Hearts. In the near future, we do have the Moon card, so major arcana showing up. In your best path to follow, we do have the 7 of Angels. Around you, we do have this Knight of Trees. The Page of Stars is in your hopes and fears. The potential outcome is the Emperor. Loving that. What's hidden here is the 10 of Stars. And we also have, as the overall energy, the Star. Wow. Loving that for you guys. Right in the center of this reading, we do have the Star. Now, the Star, when does it shine brightest? When it's really black outside, when it's the dark of night. So there's an energy here, especially with the moon and the star, of seeing through fears, seeing through illusions, finding clarity in the dark. There's an energy here of being able to step out into the unknown. You know, we had this energy of being scared to fly. Now, for those where this is not literal and it's more metaphorical, being scared to fly here, fear of what's out there. But you can navigate by the stars. You can navigate through the dark night of the soul, by using the power of the star. Now, the star for me often signifies the North Node, North Star, the guiding light, where we're meant to go in life. There's an energy here of purpose. You have a purpose, Aries. And you may not see it now, or you may see it, or you may sense it, but you may be fearing stepping out into the unknown, stepping out of that comfort zone. We have the 8 of Angels. Now, the 8 of Angels is equivalent to the 8 of Swords in the Rider-Waite deck. And you'll see that this one says confusion. Now, when we're scared, what do? We stay put. We tend not to take risks. We don't do the thing. We don't take that great adventure. We don't take the trip. We don't do what we really deep down feel is going to be the best for us. We stay put. So there's an energy in the past of staying put, not being incredibly happy about it, but ultimately being very hesitant, yes, confused. There's an energy here of staying with something mainly because it's it's something you're used to. For some of you, overthinking also may have played a part in feeling stuck, not finding the answers. There's an energy here of imprisonment, weakness, sickness, crisis. So for some of you, yes, someone else's sickness, someone else's problems may have kept you stuck. It may have been a close family member. But with the Eight of Angels, there is peace here. Peace in chaos. There's an energy here of stepping out of the turbulence. So again, fear of turbulence. It's quite literal for some of you with this scared to fly energy, but for others of you, the turbulence may be a storm, chaos, something that has been creating chaos in your life. For some of you, you are scared of chaos. You'd rather keep things very stable, even if it's a little bit boring. There may be uneasiness around taking a leap of faith into any kind of new situation here, Aries. Now that could be a new job, a new relationship, but what you're being held back by is fear, and fear is an illusion, because fear is usually 9 times out of 10 things that we can't predict and we don't know. They're just the overthinking, thinking about what could happen, and thinking negatively about what could happen. Spirit is asking you not to confuse fear of the unknown with intuitive warning. That's a difficult one, isn't it, guys? How do we know what we're feeling in the gut is whether it's just fear or whether it's an intuitive warning? Well, Spirit is giving you the message now to say that you are on the right path, and that your dreams lie beyond the familiar, the comfortable. Spirit wants to take you into new territory. Clarity will come, guys. Clarity will come. Okay, so Spirit's giving you a nudge here, guys, a way, because a lot of you may have been thinking that this is something I should fear. But Spirit is saying it's actually not. This is your path. This is your North Star. This is your guide through the darkness, this reading. Okay, Aries. The Four of Hearts is the Four of Cups in the Rider-Waite deck. This is ennui, this is boredom, this is dissatisfaction with life. For some of you, yes, depression. For others of you, it may not have been quite that level, but for others of you, yes, I do see that. So for a lot of you, you've been staying in the comfort zone in a very frustrating place mentally and emotionally. Physically, probably not that bad, unless you've been in any kind of challenging situation which was related to your health, in which case, yes, in that case it may have been quite bad. But for the majority of you, I'm sensing that this is more about boredom, ennui, and dissatisfaction with what's going on around you. There's a feeling here of wishing, hoping for something else, but not taking action towards it because there has been a fear of letting go. Even though what you're letting go of here doesn't look too good, does it? It looks like a dead tree that this figure is holding on to. So something that's dead, something that's over with, something that has caused you, to feel like life would be better elsewhere, but you're still clinging to this dead tree here. Aries, trying to sense out the right timing, but with the moon, there's a lot of fear and illusion that needs to be cut through. Again, you will find the answers. You'll find the way. You're trying to feel out the right timing. When is it safe for me to go? Spirit is saying you'll know when it's the right time. Right now, stay curious. Okay, is what I just got there from Spirit. Your best path to follow is the Seven of Swords. This is the Seven of Angels in this particular deck, and it says progress. Yeah, making progress. No surprise there, is it really, Aries? This whole reading is all about you making progress. And with the Seven of Stars, it really is... Oh, sorry, the Seven of Angels, beg your pardon. The Seven of Angels, which is the Seven of Swords. This angel is about liberation. Relaxing your grip on things that you've been gripping tightly to. Progress will come through freedom, guys. It's about willing to break free of past limitations, striking out on your own, whether that's in business, leaving a relationship, abandoning a place, or abandoning the ideas of people around you and doing things your way. You know, I did it my way, that Frank Sinatra song. Balance and align yourself with change. Yes. There's an energy here of living unconditionally because you've progressed beyond something. Yeah? There's perseverance here. There's a need to be, rather than just wish for something to happen and keep going, you're being asked to put some effort in. Okay, so right now it feels like the energy is more about staying with what is, sensing out the right timing when you're correctly in alignment. So for some of you're putting a plan together, an exit strategy, strategic action and planning at the moment while you're in this energy of staying put and not taking any action. Because I've got this as you, Aries, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Trees, and this is being the custodian of your own life. This is, you'll see this figure is in the sitting meditative state, very similar to this Four of Cups energy actually. This is not making progress at the present time in terms of action. But it's not completely inaction either, because I do feel that you are probably on the sidelines or not putting it out to the world, keeping things close to your chest in terms of making progress. So you are making progress, but it's something that's behind the scenes. You're not telling people about it just yet here, Aries. You're keeping it on the down low. We've got the Page of Wands here, which is the Page of Stars. This is what you're hoping for. You're hoping for something new. You're hoping for freedom from chains. There's an energy here of being let loose, liberated, and feeling curious about what's out there. I think that's the key, because to get you through this fear of the unknown, what do you need? You need this card of belief that things are going to work out in your favor, even though you don't exactly know how. If you maintain this sense of adventure, curiosity, enthusiasm for the new, you'll be able to work through illusions. Yeah, because for you the path is moving forward. You can't stay still. You can't stay where you're at. It's dead. This tree is dead. There's nothing there. There's no new growth. You see that? So Aries, in the future, we do have you here as the Emperor. And the Emperor is father energy. Some of you, a father could be of influence. For others of you, you are a father, or you're just acting in more of a masculine energy. Now, we do have the father here, which is attached to you. The Emperor card is a card of Aries. There's strength here. There's intelligence. There's an energy here of reevaluating your life. You know, the thing with an emperor is he won't just stay in something just because. He looks at his life. He looks at the reasons. He looks at the path. He reevaluates his path, his place, his purpose. any part that's working, any part that's not working. So Aries, you can be your own father here by respecting your ideas, protecting your goals, finding a way for a plan of action to manifest those goals. There's an energy here of finding your inner strength and being a leader of your own life, your thoughts, your actions, which will provide a strong foundation for your emotions. Yeah? Because I think emotionally there's a lot of fear. If you let your emotions overtake more of a sense of understanding your own strengths, then you'll become weak, is what my spirit guide is saying. So be a leader of your own thoughts, provide a strong foundation for your emotions, stand your ground, recognize that you need to respect your position, your strength. If you have felt a sense of weakness in the recent past, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, keep going. You've learned the lesson from whatever that was. There's an energy here of you can't force control of a situation. You have to, at this present time, allow for things to take due course. But it is a time to focus on your desires and certainly have confidence in achieving them. There's just a little while to go here. It's not quite the right time, but you can use this time wisely to put a plan together, a strategy. What's hidden here is the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Stars, and it says hoarding on this card. What it means is hoarding responsibilities. It seems like you have a lot of responsibilities at the present time. This could be a reason why you can't quite let go of this dead tree just yet. There may be something that needs to be taken care of, one last responsibility. It could be for some of you, someone around you could be ill or had some kind of accident. That could be the case. It won't be for all of you, of course. So with this 10 of Wands, it is about trying to resolve a problem. Responsibilities of life that have been weighing you down. Now, we have in the past been taught that anything worthwhile isn't easy. We have to keep plugging at something. But it's forget about that whole "it's noble to suffer" thing, because that's not truth. Yes, we all have responsibilities that weigh us down in life, and we all have to deal with those things. We can't just run off and do whatever we want, right? Not unless we have true freedom, which is very rare. Most of us have families, most of us have jobs, we have to pay bills, all of that kind of stuff. Day-to-day life, the mundane things. And there's an energy here of needing to take care of those things, yes. But what you should not focus on is feeling like that's a noble, that it's noble to suffer. Yes, we have to do these things, but we also have to balance it out with the reasoning why we're doing something. It's not being a martyr, it's not being noble to suffer, it's about the reason why we do something. Yeah? And I feel for you, it is a responsibility that you have to take care of right now, but you have hope for, and you're curious about the next part of your life, which is, I feel, just around the corner. It's just waiting for that divine timing, waiting for something. You're needing to be patient at the present time. But progress is being made. You can keep making progress towards this goal of yours, because you don't want to stay in a stage of feeling like your burdens are becoming overwhelming, because then comes resentment. There's an energy here of needing to tackle a tough job, clearing out what needs to be cleared out of your life, removing this dead wood, right? Finding a way of being at peace, with stuff that you have to take care of at the present time, and try and make it at least something that you can manage, that you don't become overwhelmed or burdened by or feel resentment about. Yeah, because soon I feel there's a time, it feels like something's coming in for you that's aligning with your dreams, and then you'll be able to take action. It will be effortless because you won't have all of this burden hanging around you. Now, for some of you, of course, if the burdens feel overwhelming, you may have to ask for help. For some of you, you're managing. Some of you, you may need to ask for help. Let's get a card from the angels here, Aries. It looks good, guys. It really does. The angel of inner peace. Okay, I'm going to read from the book on that, guys. The angel of inner peace. And this is card number 27. The angel of inner peace. Surrender your worries to the universe. Reconnect today and feel inner peace. So you've received this card because your angel of inner peace has heard your prayers for assistance. If you are feeling inner turmoil and stress, don't despair. Your angel of inner peace is ready to help ease your worries. This angel wants to reconnect by surrendering any issue that is causing you stress. Take the time to sit quietly in a calm environment. The Knight of Pentacles. This could be within your home, in your garden, or somewhere in nature where you feel peaceful. Gently close your eyes and ask your angel of inner peace to help you clear the inner turmoil that you are experiencing at present. Visualize your angel shining beautiful white cleansing light deep within your inner self to dissolve any blockages, stresses, worries and turmoil that have been causing you concern. Watch as the light completely dissolves all of these issues. Now feel the calmness and serenity as inner peace begins to flow back within your entire being. Take a few moments to really feel this inner peace so that in the future, if you need to reconnect, this memory will help you return to this place with ease. Feel the presence of your angel of inner peace by your side and visualize wrapping his beautiful, powerful wings around you. Acknowledge that he is with you whenever you need him. The affirmation for this card is, I am grateful for the assistance I receive from my angel of inner peace. Whenever I feel inner turmoil and stress, I allow my angel of inner peace to help me to recenter and find peace within myself. That is a really, really beautiful energy there, guys. Absolutely. So there's an energy of waiting for the right moment. Now, it's not time to, you'll know, guys, it's not a time to trust other people in terms of them telling you what you need to do right now. You know when you're ready. Now, for other people, it may look like you're hanging on, but I do feel that you need just a little bit more to support you here, and then you can fly. It really is about sinking into alignment, the right cycle for you, finding the right time for this venture to take flight. So at the moment, continue planning, stay curious, research, do all of those things that you need to do. When the moon, the energies and nature supports moving forward, you will know. Okay, so the moon is very important here, guys. The moon is very important for you. So don't rush. Good things do take time. Slowly but surely, you'll find a worthy way for things to work out for you. Rushing will only create chaos, dilemmas. So sense out what's right for you at this present time and get ready to fly. Then fly. Yeah, get ready. There's really a strong essence here of being ready. Stay curious, guys. Now, I want to get one more card for you. One more card for Aries, please. One more message for Aries. Oh, that one jumped out. And we have, this is number 33, so that number may be of significance to you. The Mother of Battles, BADB. You know what I just got in my mind? I know it's not meant to be that, this particular goddess, BADB, but I got bad bitch. So for some of you are that. You just have to remember who you are. Yeah. Interesting, guys. Let's see. This energy really does speak of helping you face the battle that you fear the most. Yeah. It's very much like a Queen of Swords energy that I'm feeling around this card, that bad bitch energy. It's not about loving the battles, no. It's about someone who wants to stand with you through the challenges of life. Yeah? It's like a shield. This is someone who has faced fear, who has faced the enemy, who has faced it down and has conquered that fear. Isn't afraid of the battle, but neither do they wish the battle to continue. This is someone who is fearsome, yes, but they long for peace. Yeah. This is someone who will help you. It's very strong energy here of fighting the mother of all battles. Yeah. This is someone who can help you with a plan. You'll see this maiden has a crow on her shoulder there. This is about trust. Trust until the end of days, fighting every battle with you. You know, and when the battle's done, that someone who gather up the broken pieces after the war. This is also peace for animals as well. Yes. I'm also getting energy. We're getting peace all around this. Inner peace. The mother of all battles. Finding your inner peace. But first comes the battle. Okay. That may be the thing that you're hesitant about here for some of my Aries. There may be some energy here of being scared to fly because it's going to create some kind of chaos or battle with another person around you. Don't fear the battle. Don't fear the battle, guys. There's support around you for any battle that you feel you must face. And any battle that is well, this is a battle that is, it could be something within you. You may have to fight the battle within you before you fight a battle that's outside of you. That's another message that I'm getting. For this end of November, the inner battle may be you finding peace with change, with something that disturbs the status quo. Yeah. For others of you, you're waiting for someone around you to get better or heal before you take flight. I'm getting that for some, not all of you. It is very strong Empress energy. We have this card of the Mother. So for some of you, it may be with this Mother and Father energy. There may be an energy around this of you needing to find strength within yourself in terms of looking at what you've faced previously, especially if you've had children, if you've been a mother or a father, and you know, just look at how much strength that takes to raise children, to raise a family. Yeah, there does seem to be a transition. and making peace with that transition, and someone giving their blessing to that. For some of you, it could be a parent, could be someone of significance that's raised you, or has been a mentor in the past. That won't be for all of you, but that's a side message for some of my Aries out there. Wow. Yeah, you are a bad bitch. That's the thing. And or doesn't matter what you are, male or female. I am getting that energy of strength here, and remembering that you have that strength within you to face whatever battle this is. More of an internal battle at this present time. Finding peace with your own desires, your own goals, and putting a strategy together. Being curious about the future. Being both the mother and the father in your energy. For some of you, you are planning on being single, possibly for it hasn't been it's been a while since you've been single. For some of you, you may fear that, but you're capable of being both the mother and the father to yourself, is a message that I'm getting for those of you who are resonating with that particular message of freedom. You are capable of being both of those energies. Yes? Yeah. For some of you, you feel like you're facing the mother of all battles on your own. But I actually don't feel that. I feel that you have support around you. So look around for that support if you are feeling alone in a battle. For others of you, you're helping someone through their own battle, however that resonates in your particular situation. So let's get one more card here. We'll get one from this deck, from the moons, from the moon cycle, because I do feel the moon is important, and the cycles of the moon are important for you at the present time. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio energy, absolutely. Time to release all negativity, everything that you've been holding on to here, which seems to be resentments, negative thoughts, limitations, and a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries, that's you, yeah. It won't be long now before you're ready to take action. Not quite yet, but very, very soon. I wish you all the very best with this, Aries. Please take care, and bye for now. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. This is for my Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs for now until the end of November 2025. Taurus, you've got Once Was Innocent and the Three Graces. Now, with these two cards that came out together, it really is about finding that place of innocence again, that childlike energy. There's a feeling here of getting back to a dream, a goal, a feeling, before everything got in the way, responsibilities, headaches, illness, other people. Gosh, the list goes on and on, right? This feels like finding like-minded people around you. There's a sense of joy, being happy in a creative environment. So if you've started a new venture, or you're looking to start a new venture with friends, with like-minded people around you, maybe joining a club, a network, it looks like that's going to go really, really well. You're going to start to reconnect with more of that creative side of yourself that may have been lost in the drudgery of the day-to-day work environment. Some of you, Taurus, may have taken a road where you had to work in an environment which was very dark, depressing. But for now, I feel like there is an energy of change, rediscovering the magic in your life. So Taurus, let's see where this is going. While I'm popping down the cards, please do take a moment to press that like button. You know the drill, all that good stuff. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Love to have you guys. Let's take a look. Past energy for you is the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Hearts. present energy, we do have the Page of Wands. In the near future, we do have the Eight of Cups. Okay. And we also have this energy of the Queen of Wands. That's in your best path to follow. Around you, we do have the Three of Swords. The Nine of Wands is in your hopes and fears, Taurus. The Eight of Swords is in the outcome. Your hopes is, or rather what's hidden, is the Three of Cups. That's that Three Graces energy. And right in the center is the Ten of Hearts. All right, let's take a look here, guys. Right in the center we have the Ten of Hearts, the culmination. There's a celebration of returning to what should have been, Taurus. A very strong energy of returning something to innocence. Now, I'm going to jump into this Three of Swords energy, the Three of Angels, because what I'm sensing here, guys, is very much something that was disturbed by other people. Yeah? Once there was friends, once there was joy, once there was happiness in an environment, in a group environment, there can be again, but I do feel that something went wrong, something got in the way, perhaps there was some meddling here. In the past energy, we do have this Nine of Hearts. So again, I feel that this is about something that was at one point very, very innocent, very charming. It was purity. There was love here. There was ancient knowledge, a very strong connection between you and a person which was spiritual in nature. And it should have been stable, and I think at one point it was, but something got in the way. Now, in the current energy, we do have the Page of Wands, and this is all about stability and curiosity. Stable curiosity. Okay, that's interesting. Stable curiosity, Taurus. You know what? It's this group of people. It's being, when it comes to relationships with others, it feels like there's a curiosity about what could happen next. A curiosity about the world, more enthusiasm about doing things that are positive in nature, you know? Rather than focusing on the negative, focusing on things that have gone wrong in the past, this is a curiosity about, okay, well, if I'm leaving that behind, leaving behind the negativity, releasing that, what does the future look like? And am I surrounding myself with people who are also thinking with curiosity about new ventures? You know, there's an energy here of sharing, seeing that the days ahead are some of the best times of our lives, not that all is doom and gloom, you know. We do have this Eight of Hearts here in the future. Now, there is a little bit of a codependent energy, but I'm not seeing that as negative. I actually feel that that is more a sense of like having each other's back, being dependent on each other in terms of stability. There's love here. Absolutely, but without the sense of like fear running the show. This is loving every part of yourself and then loving every part of people around you. This is about ending the struggle. This is about loving who you are, accepting who you are, and not trying to be anyone else. This is about stopping the the need for validation. I'm seeing that with this Three of Swords. If there has been something that got in the way, it may have been some outside validation that may have brought struggle or resistance to a relationship with a friend, a lover, a partner, a family member, a colleague. So Taurus, take a close look at your relationships. Are you being true to you? Are you being honest? It's really a wake-up call, this reading, with this Ten of Cups right in the center, because you're ready to experience unconditional love. So listen to your heart, and you'll know if you need to change your view or situation. Don't be shy to speak up. Now is not the time to be modest or shy, is what I'm getting. What is your best path to follow here is this Queen of Wands energy. Now this could, of course, be someone else for some of you. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, male or female, not meant to be gender specific. For others of you, this is you being confident and being sure in what you want, and attracting to you like-minded friends, people who want to share your joy, to share your energy, to be around you, but not in a codependent way, more in a sense of something that is supportive. You know, codependency has a really negative connotation, but in this sense I'm getting more of a sense of just being able to support each other in a group environment, like a sisterhood or a brotherhood or colleagues. It could even be family, but it really does feel like a being amongst people who love you for who you are, that aren't going to judge you. Yeah? We spoke about this Three of Swords. I think you're finding clarity in terms of who is supporting, who are really your friends, who are really supportive of you, and who isn't. Yeah? And it's about walking away from people who are codependent in a negative way. And being codependent in a negative way is someone that you're attaching to out of fear of that they're going to judge you badly, or that they're going to walk away from you, or they're going to hurt you. Holding on to anyone that you feel a compulsion to cling to out of fear of loss is something that needs to be looked at here. Yeah, it's really about looking at your relationships, Taurus, and seeing how, if you know someone's going to be there for you, if you know that they've been supportive, if you know that you really enjoy that person's company, and it's not about what they can do for you, but more about just how they are very supportive, and they want the best for you, and they bring joy into your life. You know, they bring a lot of laughter. You can share anything with these people. Those are the ones that you need to have in your life. You know, that's true unconditional love and support, no matter what you do, what you go through. Yeah, because it does feel like with the Nine of Wands here, Taurus, there is something that you have been persevering through, that has been a challenge for you. Now, we do have this Eight of Wands, this Eight of Stars, and this is the outcome. So there's going to be some kind of surge of energy. And with the Three of Cups, this is about collaborative new ventures. Yeah? It really is lovely energy that I'm feeling here for you guys. It is the number one card, so this could be a new beginning emerging. With this card, Spirit is showing you just how harmonious and joyful sharing with others can be. So this is providing you with inspiration to cooperate in a venture. Your destiny is to find people around you with whom you can create joy and meaningful work aligned with your soul purpose. This is about manifesting a dream to the material world, to the earthly plane, making this dream a reality. This is a time of springtime. For those of you who are in the southern hemisphere, certainly. For those of you in the northern hemisphere, this may be between now and next spring. Speaking of a time of new growth, delight, harmonious enterprise, finding the right people to celebrate and work and create with, enjoying your associations with other people, maybe after a long period of time of feeling lonely or feeling isolated, discovering new people, discovering people around you who want to have fun and a sense of delight returning. Working on projects with other people could bring about joy at this present time and harmony amongst people. It doesn't feel like there's going to be any struggle or doubt. You, your friends, your partners, people around you will communicate smoothly. There's creativity. It seems like you're going to find people who are very compatible with your own thoughts, feelings, expressions, skills. There's a need here for balance between people, being fair to one another, bringing balance in terms of work and play as well. Wow, Taurus, I'm really loving this energy. It speaks to me of a sense of deep-seated community. Let's get an angel card for you guys. Get that rubber band out of the way. Now, let's see what the angels have to say here for you, Taurus. Your guardian angel is with you, and career angel. So for a lot of you, this is about career. Now, I want to read from the book here, so bear with me. Your guardian angel is around you guys. This is the card number 20. So your guardian angel, of course, speaks about being with you every step of the way. And you have received this card because your own personal guardian angel has listened to your prayers. Every living being has a guardian angel that accompanies them through their earthly life from birth to the time that they leave the earthly plane. So your guardian angel wants you to know that you're never alone, that they are always by your side. In life, of course, we're given many challenges that can make us feel that we're disconnected from and misunderstood by the world. But your guardian angel understands every thought, wish, hope, dream, and even the disappointments that you've experienced. Your guardian angel doesn't interfere with your life choices. However, he or she will endeavor to point you in the right direction in your time of need. It's important to remember that as a human being, you are living an earthly experience and have your own free will. Sometimes we make a choice that challenges us and makes us question what our life path is. And it's important to remember that these challenges teach us important lessons. Every experience, of course, helps us to grow and learn. So stop worrying about your choices here, Taurus. Every step of our life is part of our journey and purpose. So don't ever be angry with the choices that you've made in life, especially if they don't work in the way you expected. These experiences are part of making you who you are today. So your affirmation is, my guardian angel is guiding me every step of my life. I acknowledge that I am divinely protected and guided from above. My guardian angel will always show me the best way forward, and it's up to me to decide which path I take. The choices I make are of my own free will, and I accept that these decisions make me the person that I am today. And for some of you, this is in relation to your career with the career angel. Positive changes concerning your career are taking place. Visualize the change you wish to receive. So for a lot of you, you may have been working alone, or you may have felt like people around you were not working with you, but there is a change in the air with this Three of Cups. Yeah. Whatever hasn't been working in your current work situation, you could have been considering a change in your career, or you're having issues with your place of employment. Could be a work colleague, could be causing disharmony in your life. Others of you could be considering going for a promotion or changing your current place of work. Some of you could want to run your own business and bring on some employees. You might have a business venture idea Are you considering undertaking study or study to enhance your current career path? Or for some of you, you may need assistance with balancing work and play in your life as well. Spirit is saying, surrender your fears about your career. You will be surprised by what opportunities your guardian angel is sending your way. So this is about healing any kind of difficult work issues that are affecting you. Your spirit guide is guiding into your life people who will help you achieve your desired outcome. People may appear to assist you with networking. If you've doubted that you're able to change your career path at this point in your life, don't despair, because your spirit guide here is helping you to follow the right course of action to begin your new career path. So surrender any worries or doubt that you have about your career path. Feel safe in the knowledge that you are being guided in the direction that you're meant to follow to improve your career. But ultimately, of course, Spirit is saying, you get to decide for yourself what direction you take. You always have free will, but it does look like you're being sent at the moment messages that are meant to guide you towards what is going to ultimately create happiness in your life and happiness with people around you, an environment in which things just work. So if you felt like you've been up against something, if you felt like you're constantly falling behind, or things just don't seem to be progressing or working in your life, it seems like the path forward is being sent to you now. And for a lot of you, it has to do with a return to something of innocence and joy, something that brings you innocent joy. For a lot of you, you may have become quite jaded with life, with a career path, but this feels like it's taking you off that course towards something that's going to bring that sense of curiosity and joy back into your life. Let's get one more card for you guys. Let's see, one of these, the Great Goddess Oracle. One more message here for my Taurus for mid to late November 2025 for Taurus. Okay, we've got Kali. Oh, yeah. Courage, conflict, self-respect, endings. The invocation. Oh, so this seems like it's certainly going to bring about the end of something. Now, Kali, of course, is not only an ending, but a beginning. Kali is a creator, a protector. Brings about endings. It's about severing from pain, this Three of Swords. Severing from pain, rage, unending thoughts that may haunt your days, may cripple your actions. There's an energy around this Kali card of the Sword of Action, cutting away the overthinking mind, surrendering. It's about knowledge, and didn't we have that card? Yeah, knowledge means change. Once this knowledge comes in about this ending, I think that you can't look back. Once you know, you know. And there's an energy here of reclaiming power that resides in you to make and create change by letting what must pass be finished. So with vision brings clarity, and that clarity brings finality and endings that are the best for your soul. Yes. There's an energy here of letting go. Anything that has been harmful or toxic, especially when it comes to relationships with people around you, no longer finding them attractive, severing that energy. So any kinds of things that may have caused ego obsession, self-destruction, meet their final ending. And I'm going to leave you with this message, guys. Taurus, resolve to the endless circles of change and the fire of your passion rising once again. But this time in a way which is something that is bringing you joy. Something that there's something here, a pattern, a toxic cycle, and whatever's ending here. And it has the power of 3, something that was always getting in the way of happiness, getting in the way of unconditional love, getting in the way of joy and creativity. Whatever that is, may have been a self-destructive pattern, could have been an addiction, a toxic thing, substance, person, place, workplace. That is the thing that is being removed so that you can find yourself back to this place of innocence, purity, joy. And for a lot of you, it has to do with the release of a career and a movement towards something else that possibly brings you more time. Work-play balance is coming into alignment here as well, Taurus. Let's get one more card for you from the Moon Cycle deck. What is the final message here for Taurus, please, Spirit? Adjustments are required, yes. That's that ending and beginning. And don't let pride get in your way. Yes, that's that ego-centered energy. And a new romantic cycle begins, yes. I feel one that is a lot more innocent, playful energy. With an ending comes a new beginning, but this new beginning is very much a return to innocence and joy and happiness, guys. Yeah. Taurus, I'm loving this energy. Full moon in Leo, new moon in Libra, third quarter moon. So yeah, just a little bit of adjustment. I feel like something here can be really good for you, this change, but there does need to be a little bit of an adjustment here. And for some of you, it has to do with the release of something around you which is getting in the way. Yeah, and for a lot of you, it has to do with bringing in a sense of cooperation with people around you. New partnerships, certainly, with this new romantic cycle. Looks like it's going to be really good. It's going to be something that's going to be, you're going to be on the same page as this person. Again, I get an energy of bringing romance into your life if you felt alone. If there is something stopping you here, that it could be a fear based on your ego, try not to let that stop you. Have the courage to ask the person out, or to break away from the past, to start a new cycle. If at first you don't succeed, if something at first feels like a rejection or a failure, it's a learning experience. So try not to let that affect your ego as well. Sometimes when we get down on ourselves, if we feel like we've been rejected, if we feel like we're going to be rejected, we don't ever start the new cycle. Guys, start the new cycle. It looks like you're being guided. Your guardian angel here is pointing you in a different career path as well. So it looks like career, it looks like love is on the horizon as well. And very playful, fun partnerships around you. So enjoy, Taurus. I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me or you can go to my Etsy store. The link for those are down below. Please take care, and bye for now, Taurus. Hi Gemini, welcome to your general reading for mid to late November 2025. Gemini, you've got the Gatekeeper card. This is about time and how you see time. Do you see time as linear? Do you see time as that straight arrow? Or do you see time as circular? Do you see it as something that repeats? Do you see it as something that repeats and cannot be changed, or do you see it as a cycle with endless variations? Ooh, lots of questions that are coming up for you. Middle to late November. Yeah, it's interesting. We say time, we say history repeats itself, but here I feel like there could be something repeating, and we have been through the Mercury retrograde, of course, something that may be repeating, but it doesn't have to end the same, it doesn't have to be the same as the past. There are endless variations to the here and the now. Okay, it depends, of course, on we always have free will, always have free choice when it comes to choices. So let's see where all of this is going, please, for my Gemini, mid to late November 2025. Let's start with past energy, recent past. For you, we do have the Moon card, okay. Current energy, we do have the 8 of Pentacles. And Gemini, near future, we do have the 5 of Swords, okay. Your best path to follow is the 2 of Pentacles. Around you, we have the beginning, the Fool. In your hopes and fears, we have the Page of Swords. Likely outcome, the Ace of Hearts or the Ace of Cups. What is hidden is the Death card, the Release card in this particular deck, and the overall energy is the Knight of Swords, which is your card, Gemini. Card of the Watcher in this particular deck, Knight of Swords energy. When it comes to the Knight of Swords, with that, I do see that as the gatekeeper. I do. The feeling around that is one of sudden change. It feels like shift, transformational shift. It could be something that comes in very quickly. Could be like a whirlwind romance, some kind of massive or radical change. Someone could come in here and sweep you off your feet, Gemini. Or you could come in and sweep someone off their feet, but leave just as suddenly. That's for some of my Geminis. There's an arrival and departure energy here. Okay. It almost feels like something born out of bravery. You know, when you think of knights in years gone by, and there does seem to be a historical component to this reading, like a time shift or a dimensional slip, something that is being brought back into your world. Okay, now for some of you, you could be watching this person or watching this event unfold. Let's see, in the moon energy is, in this card, I'm picking this up more as a romantic illusion, something that you're not really experiencing, but you're looking on with a sense of romanticism, but also a little bit of fear as well. Okay, now around you in the present, we do have this 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles is about mastery. A time shift, mastery. When we talk about the 8 of Pentacles, I don't feel that this is about work, guys. I don't. I'm picking this up more as something that is related to time, something coming back around again. It could be a new job, of course. It could be a new relationship. It could be any kind of creative, artistic undertaking, something that you're being called to act towards, but you may not be. The call is there, but there's also some inactivity, maybe even a little bit of laziness that's been holding you back, but Spirit is saying you have the skill, you have the ability, you have the strength. to grab this opportunity if you want it, whatever it is. It's something that may improve your everyday life because it's going to make you feel happy, it's going to make you feel satisfied, so don't hold back. It could be a creative endeavor. It could even be love, guys. If this is something new or something that you're revisiting, it will allow you to have new opportunities, new growth here, Gemini. Now, in the near future, we have this energy of the Five of Swords, which is about withdrawal. So that's what I'm saying about this arrival and then departure. I'm not sure if it's someone around you, but for a lot of my Geminis, I feel it could be you guys. Yeah? Something that comes into your life. There's an opportunity, and if you don't take it, it could withdraw. You know, they say in a lot of tarot readings, right, that whatever is meant for you won't pass you by. But sometimes, guys, there's experiences, there's things that will bring you joy, bring you satisfaction, that may not have meant to last a lifetime, but are certainly meant to make you to reopen your heart in some way, or make a good contribution to your life that could only be there for a short time. You know, they arrive and then they depart. Yeah? So are you going to grab this? Because I feel that there's around you here, you're unsure whether this is something that you want to take or not, but the possibility is there. There is an energy around you of feeling like you can't take this. There's a feeling here of deflation, defeat. You may feel limited in some way. You can choose to change the way that you're feeling here, Gemini, to set yourself free. Every choice that you have placed in front of you, Gemini, is an opportunity to exercise, of course, your free will. Some of you will choose to take this, some of you won't. But for some of you here, there's a feeling of shame or guilt associated with taking this opportunity. Now, as I said, we do have this Two of Pentacles, which is a card of flexibility. I mean, it's up to you, really, whether or not you choose this. Only you know if something's going to bring you joy, bring you happiness, or not. Yeah? There's wisdom around you with that Knight of Swords. Some of you are being the detached observer, watching from a distance to see whether or not this is something you should take or not. Yeah? Around you we do have this card of the Fool, which is in this deck is called the Beginning. So there is an opportunity, an initiation, if you will, with this card. Something new. You've been asking for change, and here it is, guys. So can you expand your inner world, your outer world? There's an opportunity for new love or a new idea here, and a unique path that is meant for you. Now, the first step, of course, is the hardest step, but of course we know the old adage, every great journey begins with just one step forward. So take a breath, know all is well, and stride into this new world of possibilities. If you've been waiting for a sign, this watcher, this card and this reading is it. You know, okay, it might be a folly, but there's something here you're being asked to be enthusiastic about. There's a spirit of enthusiasm with this Knight of Swords. A spirit of enthusiasm. So what if it's a folly? You're going to try it anyway. Yeah? And then we have the Page of Swords here. In your hopes and fears. Now, with this one, guys, pages are messages. So with this one, there is an energy of mysticism, magic. The gatekeeper, something coming back around, an energy of time, a dimensional slip. It's like something where you may have not seen someone for years, and then suddenly they come into your world, and it's like, well, I haven't seen that person for 20, 30, 40 years. What the heck are they doing in my inbox? Or why am I seeing this message? And it's like it's something that's coming in from the divine. And it feels like and when you meet them in person or when you see them, it's like time has stopped in some capacity here, Gemini. Really interesting energy. So expand your mind to new thoughts, new solutions. Leap into something new, have fun, test this out. Test it out. It feels like a bit of a folly to you, but Spirit is saying give it a try. It seems like you have some kind of plan here, Gemini, that may require you to be flexible, to adapt, consider a change of mind regarding conditions around you. Something may be coming in here that's a better option for you. You may have been focusing on a particular path, and then something comes in very serendipitous and is causing you to have to think about, okay, do I still want this or do I want this other thing? In order to create a smooth path forward, be aware of your thoughts, your motivations, your intentions. Yeah, there's a sense here of vigilance. But the outcome is love, so it tells me that you can be as protective of yourself and your heart as you possibly can be, but the love is going to get to you anyway. I feel like this new thing that's coming in, and it feels like something coming back around, a time shift, a dimensional slip, that has to do with a love, with a lover. Gemini, it's something that you're meant to experience. And what's hidden here is the release, the death card. In this deck, it's called the release. It's about metamorphosis. And I mean, when we talk about death as a release, there's no need to fear here. There's no need to fear the unknown. Liberation and complete freedom await. This is a portent of radical change with this Knight of Swords energy. Whatever this loss is, it could be the loss of a relationship, a person, a situation, or belief. Whatever that is, you're being asked to accept and embrace this conclusion, because it provides the space for something new. So choose to resonate with the new that's coming towards you, someone or something. Love, trust, and courage are required to overcome, of course, this ending. So fill the space between the old and the new with love, rather than fear. Yeah? Because you're being asked to bring in hope for this future, this new thing. And very soon it feels like, when we think about this gatekeeper, you've been keeping the door to your heart closed since an ending. But something new is coming in. But it's like everything old is new again, because I feel like there's some sort of connection where your heart knows this person, Like you just know that when you meet them or when you're around them that you've known them for a lifetime. There'll be that kind of really strong ancestral connection between you and this person, and you'll know that this is the beginning of a new cycle, a beginning of a new you. And it's unexpected, yes, but it brings in it brings in a lot of positive energy. So don't fear this new thing. I feel like you've been holding back, you've been watching, being careful. Of course, some of you will decide to withdraw completely from this, and that would be a real shame, guys. It would be, because it's something that has the ability to open up a new life, new love, a new you. Yeah, your guardian angel is around you. We all have a guardian angel, and yours is protecting you and pointing you in the right direction here, Gemini. And we have the angel of truth. Now I'm going to read from the book. This is card number 30. So the angel of truth. Follow your intuition and the truth will appear. So you've received this card, Gemini, because your angel of truth has heard your questions and doubts about a current situation. It's like you're doubting this. At certain times in your life, you do experience challenging situations where your belief in the truth is questioned. You may be questioning the truth about a current relationship, a family issue, or an issue at work. Your angel of truth is letting you know that the questions and suspicions that you have had about a certain situation in your life are correct. Your angel of truth will assist and guide you in the right direction to uncover the truth. Pay attention to your dreams, your gut feelings, and any repetitive messages or symbols that you're shown. These messages are part of your spiritual GPS system, guiding you to receive the answers you're looking for. And sometimes the answers you uncover can be challenging. And sometimes the messages you receive are not what you want to know, however, they are what you need to know. So always be mindful that the information you have been given is meant for your highest good and to put you on the best path. Your angel of truth has your best intentions at heart, and he wants you to be fully informed before you make any decisions regarding your life. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel that you're not rushing in, you're waiting. But Spirit is saying, don't feel... It's something that I feel you'll be sorry if you don't at least try with. Yeah? Okay, you may come in and then go again, but there's something here about the only thing that will really cause a sense of loss, grief, or defeat is if you don't try at all. Yeah? When you feel compelled to uncover the truth behind something, Spirit wants to guide you on the path that's best for you and your spiritual growth. Yeah. Okay. So Gemini, it does seem like the gate is opening but then could close again. For some of you, you're opening the door on something to gain the truth, and then it's being closed again because you get some sort of closure, you get the truth about a person, but that's so that it can end and you can have something new in your life. Yeah. Let's get one more card for you guys. Message for Gemini, please. Okay, we've got Newt. Maiden energy. Now with this one, it is about choice. Now Newt is the mother of the night sky and the stars. This feels like finding the truth again through chaos, letting you see patterns so that you can separate from negative patterns and harmonize forces in your life that have been opposing peace. So it seems like something's coming into your life here. It creates it's a chaotic energy. It's brings you a lack of peace, something that is being eclipsed out of your life, released, so that you can find peace again. This is about finding the power within your own life to make your own mistakes. See the immensity of time instead of always meeting the demands of that which is most close, most immediate. This is about breathing expansively, letting the mind be free of the flow of worry. There's an energy of protection here. The breath of life. Understanding. Yeah, understanding is what I'm getting around that card. Understanding. Something that brings a real deep sense of peace in your life. Okay, this void situation. It will be this could be a situation that if you don't act upon it, nothing will happen. But through that comes an understanding. Hope that makes sense, guys. Confidence is your key to success. Yeah, there is something here that's leading you out of a death cycle into this new you, into a new sense of purpose, new love, new opportunity. Confidence is your key to success. Some of you have Leo in your chart. There's a new. But nothing will come of this situation if you don't act with confidence, Gemini, and if you withdraw. Yeah? A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Yeah, for a lot of you, you are moving out of an old situation. Some of you could be moving out of a home, a place of residence. Possibly you are moving out from someone else's home, Gemini. Issues around home, family, a sense of belonging, an ending. But there is going towards and finding, you seeing the truth. You know, for some of you, if you've been with someone for a period of time, you may have even moved in or they've moved in with you, Gemini, and you've met someone, it's an unexpected thing, but in order to go towards this new thing you have to end the older thing, and there's a sense here of, okay, well now at least I have clarity about how I feel about the old situation, because if I'm feeling this pull, this very strong pull, ancestral pull almost, towards this new person, then what does that say about something in my life that's currently not working? Yeah? For some of you, you've been doubting, questioning whether you've been with the right person. This feels like the answers are coming up for you mid-month November. I'm going to leave it there for you, Gemini. I wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, or you can go to my Etsy store, and the link for those are down below. Please do press that thumbs up, like me, hype me, share me, and subscribe. Thank you, Gemini. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your mid to late November general tarot reading. Cancer, what I've got for you is the Keeper of Secrets. So what is it you're holding close to your chest at this time? There's an energy around this about keeping silent, needing to keep a secret, perhaps for a trusted friend, or for some of you, you may be confiding a secret to a trusted friend. So let's see where this is going. Cancer, the Keeper of Secrets, somewhat High Priestess energy that I'm feeling around this as well. You'll see this this figure is holding a key. So it seems like the key is something that you are keeping close to your chest at this particular time. Should you open the door to this and let it out, perhaps to a trusted friend, but let's see where this is going for my Cancers. Mid to late November 2025 for Cancer. In the area of the past, you do have the Three of Wands, okay? And in the current energy, you do have the Four of Swords. In the area of the near future, you have the Six of Swords. Your best path to follow here, Cancer, is the Four of Cups. Around you, we do have the Seven of Swords. And we also have, in the area of your hopes or fears, we have the Five of Cups, okay? The outcome for you is the Ten of Wands. What's hidden is the Retreat. That is, of course, Hermit energy. And right in the center of this, we have the Path, which is the Chariot card, which is your card. The Chariot card is associated with the zodiac sign of Cancer. So when we talk about exploration, which it says on this card, exploring the paths that are before you. It is about choice. When we talk about exploration, there are many paths ahead. This is about movement, of course, guiding you. It's a time to get in touch with that inner compass. Where are you headed? Which direction do you want to go? There's an energy here of looking where you're going instead of looking in the past or looking where you're not. This is also about listening to where your thoughts take you at this time, Cancer. You are right now, or very will soon be, forging ahead. So you're learning to listen to that inner critic. Some of you are keeping something to your chest. And until you build confidence in your own path. Okay, there's an energy here of the triumph over adversity as well. In the past, Cancer, we do have this Three of Wands, the Three of Stars. And this is about holding your vision and looking at the bigger picture as well with this card. Now, when we talk about Three of Wands energy, there is very much looking towards the future and not looking behind you. This is about closing the door. This is about walking through the door, not going back, not backwards. There's a strong energy here of something that you've put a great deal of time and energy into. It could be a project, could be something new, like a new business, a new relationship, a new place. There's some excitement here about expansion, about growth. There's experimentation with this exploration card. New, something that will extend your skills, stretch you beyond your comfort zone. There really is an energy here about enterprise, moving forward, growth. But right now with this Four of Swords, it may be here, we've got the Four of Angels. What I'm getting is a sense of quiet time, a need for recuperation. So for some of you, there has been something that has been disappointing for you. There may be a need to recuperate, to regroup, something that didn't work out. That's the thing. There may have been something here where you felt, okay, that was my path, I'm going to walk that path. You tried it for a while and now you're having to walk it back. Four, of course, is a foundation. So you can find peace at this particular time by building or rebuilding balance or foundation into your life here, Cancer, to rest for a while, especially if something's made you feel exhausted or taken some energy from you. It seems like you need some downtime here. For some of you, it's a time of healing from possible accident, injury, or illness. Whatever's brought you to this particular place, whether it's health or some other kind of challenge like career or relationship, now it's time to just rest, to walk away from what was, from the disappointment, and find balance before re-engaging. To leave and breathe. So at this present time, focus on retreat, solitude, rest and replenishment. Because very soon with this Six of Swords energy, there's going to be a time of transition. Yeah? Movement. A movement through challenges, a movement through difficulties. Now the Six of Angels or the Six of Swords ushers in change. There are better things for you in the future. Even if you can't see them, they are on their way to you. You may be moving metaphorically or physically. Take one stride at a time. Let the momentum of each step carry you forward and know that the change is for the better. So whether you're moving, journeying somehow, you're being asked to embrace a change, to open yourself to other possibilities beyond which has become a challenge for you. Now, something may have led you to feel down, unhappy. There's a sense here of depression for some of my Cancerians, not all of you. The Four of Hearts and the Four of Swords does speak to me of spending time at home, at least at the present time, before taking any kind of moves. You know, the Keeper of Secrets. There's something here that you are now, through this time of rest and recuperation, are seeing. Yeah? And there's an inability to move on before I feel you say something or speak your truth. So for some of you, you may need to speak to a confidant. Could be a friend, a trusted family member. For some of you, it could even be like a counselor or mediator. Yeah. Someone that can help you move through difficulties here, Cancer. With the Four of Hearts, it definitely is a time for healing. That's absolutely the best way forward for you. Yeah? I mean, there's something that you're really happy about here that caused disappointment. And there's a sense of weariness, you know, a stationary period. A need to create a foundation and structure in your life while you're looking at what hasn't worked in the past. You know, there's a need to see beyond what this disappointment and see the bigger picture. Spirit is moving you ever so gently away from pain and towards happiness. And you're stronger than you know here, Cancer, absolutely. And change is closer than you think, especially with this Seven of Swords, which in this deck it's about having faith that change is upon you. Yeah. With this one, it's about creating your own life and letting everyone else create theirs. There's a self-belief here that is born of confidence, clarity and calm. So there's a need to step back, contemplate, gain an advantage before you take action on your truth. Yeah? There's an acceptance here. So what is it that you truly want? There's some kind of outside influence that may have caused a goal to be unobtainable. Yeah, it does feel like that, especially with the Five of Cups. There's sorrow. So something has caused you to feel like a goal was just unobtainable, out of reach. But with the Ten of Wands, this Ten of Stars energy, You're carrying around a burden. And with this energy of retreat and meditation, it seems that whatever this burden is, this secret, this knowledge that you have, it feels like a burden, something that you need to unburden yourself of. Again, I get speaking to someone around you, a trusted friend, a confidant, maybe even someone who is neutral, like a mediator or counselor, Cancer, because this is called, there's something here that's caused grief, pain, sorrow, depression for some of my Cancerians, not all of you. Disappointment. You had an expectation, but this has been very disappointing. There's a period here of needing to recuperate, to rest, to transition, to unburden yourself. This has been coming up a lot. We've got the card of the guardian angel. Your guardian angel is with you, guiding you towards joy, towards happiness, and away from this pain, away from this sorrow. And we have the angel of manifestation and the angel of divine timing. Let me talk to you about this angel of manifestation. I think we all know about divine timing, and that's a hard pill to swallow. Having to be patient, having to wait. Having to regenerate, having to recoup. Okay, that didn't work. Let's retreat back. Let's think about things. Let's have a different strategy before you get out and try again. I want to read from the book here. This is card number 34. If you reduce that, it is 7. Again, chariot energy. What you think you can create. Think about what you really want in your life. The time is right to manifest your dreams and turn them into reality. I think it soon will be, guys, but not quite yet with this 4 of Swords. You're still recuperating, still resting, re-energizing yourself. So you've received this card because your angel of manifestation has heard your prayers for guidance on how you can manifest your wishes and turn them into reality. Now, it's always important when you wish to manifest something into fruition that you take the time to really think about what you want. We've got retreat. We've got the 4 of Swords here. We've got the 4 of Cups, the 5 of Cups. So think about what it is that you truly want and why you want it, what your intention is. The gift of manifestation is a very powerful tool, so it's extremely important that whatever it is that you wish to manifest is for your highest and purest good. It may be that whatever was disappointing here isn't for your highest good and something else is meant for you. Whatever you're meant to be moving towards is not about causing harm to others. So this may have been something here. This keeper of secrets. You may need to use your discernment. Keep silent about something because it could hurt another person, could cause harm to others. Remember that what you think, you create. So at this time in your life, it's important to only think positive thoughts. I think that whatever this is, it could cause harm to another. So when you decide what it is you wish to manifest and why you want to manifest it, visualize it and spend your time facilitating this outcome. Because it will tell you, if you do something and you feel bad about it afterwards, obviously that wasn't the best thing. But if you do something and it makes you feel very positive, like you've done something very positive for the world around you and for other people, then obviously that's the right thing to do. When you decide what it is, visualize it, spend your time facilitating this outcome. Every waking and sleeping moment, it is important that you send positive energy about this manifestation and why you want to manifest it. It's also important to remember with this divine timing card that your wishes won't manifest overnight. So be patient because everything happens with divine timing. Now, of course, if you don't believe that something is for the best for you and for other people around you, then it may be that you need to rethink and take another step, another choice, another direction. Focus all your positive energy into your outcome, because without belief in yourself and in the possibilities of doing good, you won't progress forward. With belief, the sky's the limit. Focus, believe, and achieve. So your affirmation here, Cancer, is always that my angel of manifestation is always by my side. It's important to focus my energy on manifesting my wishes. I trust that my angel of manifestation is with me to give me the most positive outcome possible. I believe in my angel of manifestation. So what it is you want, why you want it, all that good stuff. Let's see, this Keeper of Secrets, I want to find out some more information about that. Yeah, is this secret something that really needs to come out? Think about it. Think about why you want to reveal it. Will it do good for others? Will it do nothing but harm? Think about that. Use your discernment when it comes to secret knowledge. Perhaps something that someone told you, something that you've seen. Saraswati, truth, virtue, and harmony. Yeah. If you're acting from a place of truth, virtue, and harmony in speaking this truth, I think that's the thing you need to discern. This is the Blessed One of pure speech and self-awareness. I ask now for you to show me with deep compassion the truth in its purity. There needs to be a truth, a purity in speech right now. Isn't that interesting? There's an energy here of solitude, of calmness, contentment, and being able to move in harmony with virtue and truth. Not doing anything in a chaotic energy or in a reactionary energy right now. The way ahead is some solitude, some healing, so that you know the best way forward. Yeah, this secret may be best kept secret for others of you if it's something that you're doing out of this truth will keep others safe. Some of you may need to get advice from someone around you. At the present time, there may be a bit of confusion. Guarding against hate. I'm going to read this whole thing, this invocation. Blessed One of pure speech and self-awareness, I ask now for you to show me with deep compassion the truth in its purity. Allow me to clearly see what is rather than the story I wish it to be. Allow me to understand my faults but also my virtues. Let me understand how knowing this can help me to create a more beautiful life devoted to a form of goodness that is unsullied by time, culture, fashion, or customs. It is goodness itself. Allow me to begin to flow again and rejoin the sea of knowledge. Let me be connected with the pure source of life everlasting, the soul's ride into wisdom. Let me comprehend more, create more, and conjure only beauty and wisdom. May I be calm in my solitude, content to move in harmony. And if I begin to stagnate, Blessed Saraswati, help me find a way to unblock my ignorance, be open to my own denials, and have compassionate truth for my own being. Treasure your teachings, listen to your words of nectar, remain independent in thought and unshackled by the chains of possession or the desire to possess another. I give thanks for the bounty you bring, for the blessed truths you share, the clarity of perception and illumination of all thoughts. Most of all, guard me against hate and guide me everlastingly to love inexhaustible. Flood me with life. I ask for the gift of Soma, the elixir that frees the spirit from vexation and springs eternal, ageless knowledge. Yes, this is a really good energy, guys, of knowing why you're doing it, and if it's for the good of you and for people around you. That's how you know, right? That's the way you need to go towards. If someone has really disappointed you in the past here, Cancer, to the point where you feel hatred towards that individual, take a step back and understand, reason with yourself really before taking any kind of action. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. Let's see. One more card here for Cancer. It feels like some sort of heavy burden you've been carrying about this secret. Okay, stepping out of your comfort zone towards your North Node. And what do you need to release? Yeah, for some of you it's this secret that needs to be released. Adjustments are required. Bring love into the situation. Make sure that you do it from a place of love and of healing rather than from a place of hate or pain. And in that case, I feel like there will be some release. Again, I get release. This secret, releasing something that you've been carrying that's very negative. This fiery climax, this full moon in Aries energy. And this seems to bring the end of a tough cycle for you, Cancer. Whatever you've been carrying around here that feels like it's been a burden, it's like a millstone around your neck, something that has caused you sorrow and pain. Yeah. For a lot of you, I'm getting a side message that if you're holding on to people's things, people's possessions that have passed on into another realm, it's time to transition that, to give out to charity, to give to others, keep what is truly personal, but release the rest. For some of you, there could actually be a hoarding situation. For others of you, it's like hoarding memories, hoarding negative memories as well, that's causing you pain that needs to be released. Yeah. For some of you, it's like a ritual burning. It doesn't have to be an actual burning, guys. It could be a ritual burning of things that hold negative energy, especially in the home. Yeah. Now, I don't mean burn your house down. Please don't, guys. This is just something that you can do that's a small thing, a contained thing. Yes. Nothing that's going to cause detriment to you, or your home, or people around you, neighbors, or animals, that kind of thing. No, this is about finding a way to release negativity that doesn't cause harm to yourself or other people around you, guys. Wish you all the very best. Please do take care, Cancer. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My links are down below. Please like, share, subscribe, and I would love to, if you have the hype button available, please support my channel that way. And let's move on here, guys. Hi Leo, welcome to your mid to late November general reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Leo, you've drawn the Green Man's Bride. Now, this is very auspicious for a celebration. Some of you could be becoming engaged, or you find someone who you're going to be marrying or in a commitment ceremony with. So let's see where this is going. It feels very fertile. It feels like there's a lot of growth when it comes to a particular relationship around you, Leo. Some of you have your eye on someone. The maturity, something that grows into a deeper commitment, a deeper relationship. So let's see here, Leo, where is this going for my Leos? Mid to late November 2025. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In the past energy, Leo, you have the Queen of Wands. Okay. That could be the person, of course. They could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. In the current energy, you do have the Knight of Swords. All right. Sorry, the Knight of Wands. Beg your pardon. This is the Knight of Stars. In this deck, it is the Knight of Wands. And the Three of Wands. Oh, a lot of fiery energy around you. That's near future. So you're holding a vision of someone in your heart. Your best path to follow is emergence, or the awakening, the re-emergence, the judgment card. So for some of you, this is a reconciliation, someone that you already know. Around you, you do have the World card. So there's something that's coming into fruition. There's completion. Certainly something that is very complementary. Hopes and fears. Well, you're hoping to pull this off. We've got the Magician card. So you have an impulse. You're acting on an impulse. You're going for it. The outcome here is the path, exploration, the Chariot card. So yes, you're definitely taking action towards making an important choice in your life. The Ace of Pentacles. So it looks like there's an opportunity. And right in the center of this card, we have you here. Strength card. All right, Leo, wow. Where do I start with this? Well, you know, of course you can't take with force, although you might want to. You're a very strong energy of life force. It's very stable. There's nothing that can shift this belief that you have. It's a very focused stream. This is a focus that can move mountains, shift paradigms, open hearts. You are very much a force to be reckoned with at the moment, Leo. This angel is a warrior. This is someone who doesn't wear armor. You know, this is a naked figure there. But it's urging you to claim your strengths. The qualities of strength already exist within you. So you have to recognize them, step into that power, speak your truth. It's time to excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. I just had a cough. It's time to face your strengths. You are a force to be reckoned with. Oh my gosh. The emergence of this strength is amazing to see. Now I'm going to get an angel right away for you because I feel compelled to do so. We do have this wand energy that could be you in the past as well. It feels like confidence. It feels like abundance. It feels like when we have Queen energy, it is maturity, something that's grown into love, a mature, responsible relationship. Could have been born in lust. It could have been born from something that was more low vibrational, but it's turning into something else. It's matured, if you will. The angel of stress, okay, and bullying prevention angel, I should say. Gosh, the angel of stress. Let's talk about that for a moment. Now, when we talk about stress, this is about it feels like letting go of burdens. You've drawn this card because your angel of stress wants to shower you with calmness and peace. Well, yes. Sometimes we get caught up in life. You know, we forget to take a deep breath and we let stress carry us away. But your angel of stress is here to assist you to recenter and bring calmness back into your life. When you allow stress to control your life, you lose connection with your insight, with awareness. We do have the awakening down here. So this angel has stepped in to show you how to look at life from a different perspective. Instead of regarding tensions and challenges that are placed before you as negatives, you're being asked to look at this time of stress as a period of learning and understanding. What is this situation teaching you? Is it challenging you to listen to your guides before making a decision? Is it suggesting that you need to be more organized and focused in certain areas of your life? What is it that you need to change? Now look at the stressful situation that you found there and visualize that the issue is already resolved. Feel the angel of stress lift this weight from your shoulders. Know in your heart that whenever stress begins to build up and affect your mind, body, or spirit, that your angel of stress is only a thought away. All you need to do is ask for assistance. The affirmation with this is, I no longer allow stress to control my life. I see stress as a journey that guides me to a higher understanding of myself. I allow myself to take time out to sit and recenter when I feel stress affecting me. I am now stress-free and at peace. Yeah, because when you're stressed, you may get a little bit on the controlling side. Now, I don't want you to freak out. You're very strong, but of course you're a force to be reckoned with, but you can't force something. You can't force another. Yeah? You're being given strength at this time, guidance, understanding. If someone's bullying you, of course, that is someone who is a coward, someone who lacks strength, who lacks courage. That person may be jealous of you, they may feel insecure, they want to gain attention, or they may be experiencing their own challenges. And there's no excuse for that behavior, but there's an acknowledgement here, an understanding that either you can't be bullied or you can't bully another. Yeah, especially when it's something here that a relationship with another person, I think, that's causing stress. But it's not something that you can force. There has to be a switch from something which has caused a feeling of using strength to overcome in a toxic way versus exploring a different path. You know, not being able to force someone's hand, not being able to force an action, but rather holding a vision, holding a space for a person in your life. You know, you can't force someone to be marry you, or someone to be in a relationship with you. We can only control our own actions. We might be deeply attracted to someone, we may be deeply in love with someone else, but we have to allow that person's space to come towards us. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing here, guys. And if there is ever a time where you feel like you need to force an action from another person, or someone's forcing your hand, there's a need to step back and hold the vision. Hold a vision. Now, I want to get some more information about that. Let's see. I'm going to get a card from this deck. In the past energy with that Queen of Wands, I feel that there's a deep attraction, a connection which is perhaps more lustful. And with the Knight of Wands, there's a sense of adventure there. This person could be Sagittarius, or they just could be someone that's a traveler, someone that you met while you were traveling, or you want to travel with this person. You have a vision of being with this person in the future. You're seeing this person as your significant other, a soulmate, a twin flame. We have Persephone here, blossoming, potential, independence. Yeah, it's allowing this person around you, or if conversely, it could be you, that you're being more independent at this time. You're allowing of someone to grow into their full potential. You're seeing this person blossom outside of a relationship. This person could be someone who has is on a journey at the present time, whether that's physical or something that is more inward. It does feel like there's some sort of physical or emotional distance between you and this person. Yeah, but around you we have this as your best path to follow is this awakening. There will be, hold the space in your heart for reconciliation with this person. There is an energy of complete union and alignment. The physical and spiritual merging. You have been holding back, allowing someone to blossom into their full potential, to be independent. You have been holding back, or someone's been holding back. This could be reversed energy, guys, so take it as it resonates. But now I feel you're seeing things in a different way. You're seeing what's possible. And you're thinking that it could be time to put yourself forward. Leo. And with this energy of the universe, it seems like this person's journey could be complete. The lotus flower epitomizes life after death. It's the completion of a full cycle. This is an end to a difficult situation, a time of suffering or worry. We had that, didn't we, with this energy of stress? So it seems like a time of stress, of worry, of anxiety is coming to an end. It's the end of a journey. It's an energy of nurturing a seed and now receiving reward, enjoying what you've created. Look at what you've achieved. Completion, perfection, voyage, success. So for a lot of you here, Leo, you could be taking a journey towards this person. And for a lot of you, it's an impulse. It's something that you do on the spur of the moment after a time of holding back. What's hidden here is this Ace of Trees, this time of abundance. When we think about Persephone, she is the one that traveled into the underworld. She had her commitment to Hades, and then was brought back in the spring to usher in a time of abundance, bearing the fruits of a journey. So it looks like this person is completing out a cycle, and for some of you it's you that's doing that after a really difficult time, the end of a long journey. During this time they've really blossomed, into someone that is mature, responsible. Okay, for some of you that's you'll know. Yeah, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo energy. For some of you here, you're really meeting a person that matches you at this particular time. There's a feeling of not feeling inferior. This bullying energy or force energy, it can be born out of someone who's very insecure or feels inferior and has to hurt other people in order to make themselves appear bigger, right? That's what a bully does. They're very insecure inside. So I feel like there's something here where there has been someone who's been going through a lot of stress in life. It's either you or the other person. And there's been one person who's been trying to force an outcome. But there needed to be distance, there needed to be this travel, this journey, in order for someone to blossom into their full potential. Yeah? Someone who had to go into the dark energy, the dark night of the soul, that Hades energy, hell, go through their own personal hell in order to come out the other side. Strengthened, more mature, more whole. And for some of you Leos, that's you. And for some of you it's a person around you. And now you seem to be ready to come into sacred union. You know, for some of you there's commitment here, marriage, maturing into a deeper relationship. And we have a time for healing. And have faith in your dreams. Yeah, I do feel like there is a separation, but it's coming to a completion. Soon there will be a time to come together. You can't force this. This person has to go through this cycle. They will blossom. There is a lot of potential here. This time of independence for them is something that they're going to... Yeah, it's an energy here of being worthy of each other. Yeah? For some of you, you're mirroring each other as well. Let's see, I'm going to get one more card. And I'm going to get it from, let's get it from this deck here for my Leos. One more card here for Leo. Yeah, inspired, moved, stimulated, challenged. Yeah, I feel that there's something here where this person inspires you to take up, you hear a song, it reminds you of them. It's a sign from spirit for you to take up the pen or take up the finger there and start texting, start communicating. Yeah. Whereas before you've been holding back, there is an energy here of being inspired to and stimulated to put pen to paper and either write to this person or communicate with this person or communicate about this person. Now for some of you this individual could be like a muse. Yeah. And for some of you you're putting forth a message saying, I heard this song and it reminded me of you and it made me want to be with you and let's travel together or something like that, guys. It'll be different for each one of you that I'm picking up, but something that you experience in your outside world does seem to motivate you to make a movement, to explore, make a choice, whereas before you've been holding back, and offer something to this person that could be, the green man's bride. It could be something here that there's a lot of potential with this person, an opportunity to be with them. It could even be like a new job as well, a creative idea, a business opportunity for some of you. Leo, I am going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me. All my links are down below. Thank you so much for joining me, and let's move on to the next. Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. This is for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. We've got this energy of scared to fly. Now, Aries also had this, so if you had some Aries placements, feel free to check out that reading for messages that may be there for you. Now, this could be, of course, literal for some. You may not be someone who likes to fly. For others of you, this is more metaphorical. You'll see that this figure is holding on to this dead tree, waiting for the right moment to move forward. So there's an energy of fear here, divine timing, figuring out when is the right time to move. Okay, let's see, Virgo. I'm going to get these cards down. I'm sensing an energy around you of hesitation, of having the right moment in front of you but hesitating. So let's see where that's coming from. The moon. Yeah, that's past energy, and that makes total sense. So there's been some curiosity towards something that you've wanted to find out more about, or learn from, but you have held on to the past. Okay, so let's see. In the area of your current energy, we've got the turnaround. Okay, so things are changing. For others of you, you may be actually turning around and saying, actually, no, I don't want that. And in the near future, we've got the Two of Swords. Yes. There's something that hangs in the balance here for sure. Your best path to follow is the Nine of Swords. Your guardian angel is with you at the present time. Around you, we do have the Seven of Swords, urging you to make progress. Hopes and fears, we've got the Six of Swords, lots of swords energy here, so you're in your head here, Virgo, for sure. Two of Wands, so there's a need to make a choice that is the bold choice. What's hidden? The Two of Pentacles, so needing to be more flexible. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, wow. So this is something that really could lead to fulfillment. Something here, it's not about like sex or even love here. I'm feeling like this is something that Virgo could lead to family, a sense of commitment, marriage, getting together with another, making sure that you have a very secure, stable future. I get an energy here of demanding loyalty from those around you. This Ten of Trees, in this deck it's Ten of Pentacles, this Ten of Trees. The feeling around that is one of blessings. You're beginning to trust. You're beginning to be wise and to live by your wits, your wisdom. Now, for some of you, you've had a large family, or you've grown up in a large family. For others of you, you've had a large community of friends. But here it's about stepping into your own unique path, choosing to be yourself. Doesn't mean that you're being disloyal to family or to people around you, but there's a very strong independent energy here. You don't want to live by someone else's truth. It's like an energy of living and let living. You're not judging others for how they want to live, and neither should other people judge you by how you want to live. There's a really strong energy here of you making a choice to either be single, independent, have your freedom, or whether you want to be loyal and commit to a path of leads you down to family, security with two. We have the strong energy of two here. We've got the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. The moon tells me that the path has been filled with being uncertain about when is the right time to take action. For a lot of you, you haven't been married yet, or you haven't been in a long-term commitment for a long time. You've been sort of waiting for the right one, but not really. You've been getting along, doing your own thing, working on your own life. You've had people around you, blood relations, friends, colleagues, all that stuff. So I don't really feel like you've been alone as per se, and I get you being quite confident when it comes to being alone. You're not scared to be alone, certainly not. And with this energy of the turnaround, this is the Wheel of Fortune, something that comes in to create change. Your world could be quite literally feeling like it's turning upside down at the moment, and you could be fighting it, but that fight can only cause hurt. You're being asked to surrender, to change, so that you can move into making a different choice. For a lot of you, you've been going down a path for a long time, I feel, Virgo, and now you're reaching a point where, hang on a minute, if I want my life to change here, I've got to backtrack. I've got to do something that causes me to go back. Okay. It's about reviewing things, doing some soul searching. As I said, there's a lot of swords action here. So I feel that you're in your head, you're doing a lot of soul searching, you're reviewing things. What do you need to surrender at this time? Do you have anything that's causing you to get hung up? Do you have hang-ups at the moment that are causing you to feel like you can't move forward? At the moment, it seems like you feel you need to manage and control your life, and that's causing pain, difficulty, stress, because you can't control it at the present time. Things feel out of control. This need to manage and control is the very thing that's holding you back from what it is you desire, from what it is that you want. So you're being asked to relax, let go, and feel yourself moving towards your dreams. It feels like very strong Wheel of Fortune and Hangman energy that I'm feeling around this. And what comes after the Wheel of Fortune? The Hangman, the release, sacrifice. So needing to make sacrifices here in order to bring in what you desire or what you want to create in your life, which for a lot of you, it's a choice. Some of you will choose to remain single, alone, and some of you will choose to be with another person. Yeah? There's Two of Swords. It's about balancing out the choices, the pros and cons, if you will. Yeah, the pros and cons. When we talk about the energy of two, it is about choice, it's about duality, it's about balancing out your life. And right now it seems like a shift is occurring. Something's being brought into your life that is aligned with you so that you can fulfill your full potential. As solo people, as people that are alone, we only grow to a certain level. Yeah? It's our connections with others, whether it's lovers, spouses, friends, colleagues. It's our connections with others that truly allows us to reach our full potential and to grow. Two is the number of relationships. And here I see two is connected with a decision. Fear around making a choice. Fear around making a wrong choice. And this decision has been overthought, so much so that it may have caused a paralysis. Over-analysis paralysis, the thinking process. And it's preventing progress from being made. The Seven of Swords, the fear of making progress. Balance is needed, certainly, to make a clear decision. Confusion has led to inaction. Step back. Close your eyes. And focus on something that brings you joy, or the last time you felt like you felt joyful. Keep focusing on that until you feel your energy shift. And that will allow you to move out of this stalemate. And you're being asked to make a bold decision here, guys. And I see you doing that with the Two of Wands. I see you making a bold decision in the very near future. But as your best path to follow, it's getting out of a state of worry, anxiety. There's a lot of angst here. Insomnia, sleepless nights. Perhaps you've even spent nights annoyed with yourself. Instead, you're being asked to breathe deeply, connect with your guardian angel here. Negative perception may be causing you to feel like Your choices are limited. 9 is a beautiful number, which tells me that you need to put an end to your doubt, an end to misery, sorrow, an end to despair. There's every reason to be able to move on from that energy. With that 6 of Angels, it is about transitioning. And with the 7 of Swords around you, we've got progress being made. This is ushering in change. I think you want change. And this overthinking is causing you to not progress. But you can make the choice to progress. 7 of Swords. Progress. In a expedient manner. This is moving through difficulties. This is the Angel of Liberation. New plans. Perseverance. Making an effort. Striking out. Carving a path for yourself, whether it's in business, a relationship. This is doing things your way. For a lot of you, I think you've been doing that for a long time, doing things your way. And there's an energy of, do I bring someone on board? Are they compatible? Will this person be loyal? What's hidden here is that you can't be too rigid. For a lot of you, you've been having your own way for a very long period of time, Virgo. But in order to bring someone else into the mix here, however you want to do it, whether it's in business or love relationship, you do have to sacrifice something. You can't have it all your own way. For some of you, it's like you want an agreement or you want something in writing. And that may be something you can do to alleviate some anxiety, fears or worries around this. That will help you make a choice, help you make a decision. Because, it's understandable that you want whatever this is. It feels like it's something that is causing you to hold back from really achieving a lot of growth in your life. And it's something that's needed in your life, but again, you have to feel it out. You have to make sure that it's not going to be something that you wish you'd never done. Yeah? Let's see, I'm going to get a card from the angels for my Virgos. Let's see what's going on here for Virgo, please. Spirit, what is the message here for Virgo from the angels? The angel of manifestation is, what is it that you want to manifest here? The angel of stress. So this has been causing you a lot of stress. Obviously there's anxiety here with this 9 of Swords. Your guardian angel is coming in with a message for you, and I'm going to read from the book here about the angel of manifestation. What you think you can create. So if you're overthinking something, know that you have the ability to create whatever is on your mind. So if you're bringing a lot of stress, a lot of worry, if you overthink something to the point where you don't do anything at all, just be mindful of your thoughts, because that's going to manifest. If you think positive thoughts, you will manifest a new job, a new home, a new person in your life, a new car, whatever it is you want. Your angel of manifestation has heard your prayers on how you can manifest your wishes and turn them into reality. It's always important when you wish to manifest something into fruition that you take the time to think about what you want, and I think you're doing that. The gift of manifestation is a very powerful tool, so it's extremely important that whatever it is you wish to manifest is for your highest and purest good. It should not be about causing harm to others. Remember that what you think you create, so at this time in your life, it's important to only think positive thoughts, Virgo. When you decide what it is that you wish to manifest, visualize it and spend your time facilitating this outcome. Every waking and sleeping moment, it's important that you send positive energy about this manifestation. It's also important to remember that your wishes do not manifest overnight. There is an energy of divine timing here. So be patient, because everything happens with divine timing. Of course, if you don't believe, then your outcome will not be possible. So focus all your positive energy into your outcome and believe it is possible. Okay? Your affirmation with this is, my angel of manifestation is always by my side. It is important to focus my energy on manifesting my wishes. I trust that my angel of manifestation is with me to give me the most positive outcome possible for my soul's development. I believe in my angel of manifestation. So try to let go of stress here, Virgo, and overthinking this, and focus instead on creating it, because you definitely have the ability, the power to do so. Let's get a card from the Great Goddess Oracle for Virgo, please, Spirit. Okay, we've got Isis. Yeah. It's something like being brought back to whole, being brought back. There's a resuscitation energy around this. Love resuscitates you. New life. So let's take a look at this card. It is number 9, and 9 is a beautiful energy of manifestation. So when we talk about Isis, she of course gave birth to divine beings. This is the Isis card is one of something that makes the dark. It's like bringing light to dark, having the dark shrink away. So if you are in darkness, there's an energy of light coming in. And there's also an energy of clarity, shining light on what has to be known now to relieve burdens of not seeing. So something's being brought into your life here for you to see it fully, so you can decide on making this action. So you've been given the power of Isis here to seek knowledge, and this knowledge will help you heal and make the right choice, and heal from what has been broken, which has caused you to be scared and holding on to something that is not providing you with love, light, passion, joy. You're being called into enjoying life, music, dance, poetry. An energy here of singing with the joy of life. Golden light filling your days. Healing the broken, healing what has caused you to be wounded. And this is for your highest good, obviously. It's about taking pain away, dissolving that pain, and in leaving in its place instead what it is that you long for. So lay down, close your eyes, and offer your body for the light to heal. Healing and protection. There is a very strong energy here of there's no need to be scared. There is healing and protection within this reading. Your guardian is looking over you. Your spirit guide is with you. You're being asked to make the bold choice here for you, Virgo, to let go of that which is no longer serving you and move forward. Let's see. It's a big change in your life. And of course there is some sacrifice involved, but what you're sacrificing, I feel, is no longer needed. Something that is no longer needed in your life. Fear, something that you're fearful about. Yeah, prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. I'm going to leave it there for you, Virgo. Wish you all the very best. Take charge, take action. And if you'd like a personal reading, of course, you can email me, or my links are down below for my Etsy store. And please do like, share, subscribe, and hype me as well. I'll be moving on to Libra. Thank you, Virgo. Bye for now.